Okay, today we're gonna use the Force. Use the Force, Luke, to see if we can get our employees' happiness up. Oh God, what's going on here? During rehearsals for a fist fight, Bob Ray accidentally spat out his dentures. This incident was witnessed by Fun Times journalist who has interviewed the director at the time. Now the actor is worried that the papers might pick up the story. Uh, okay. Well, yeah, let's just pay the journalist. I guess we could use influence too. Hmm. How far away is the code, do you think? Let's just use influence. I don't know if I'm going to worry so much about the code this time. We're just going to have to play within the sandbox. Hopefully there's some of the changes as part of this beta branch. Oh, golly. Dang, that took a huge hit. What went wrong? Post-production wasn't the best. Okay, but we get some levels out of it, so that's good. Give me a shoulder. It's kind of a weird film. We don't have really anything going on, so I mean, we could do like light on the marketing if I could get this printed in time. So we don't really need anything like this. This film's kind of buns, so let's do like two. Let's do like 2,800, 2,500. Yeah. And then we'll drop it down, and then we'll drop it, down, and then just kind of go from there. It's not bad. I could do it in 3 weeks. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. And then we'll try to push this back as far as we can. It doesn't really need to be advertised post because I don't think we're going to extend it. We're not going to have theaters to extend it. So, it's a comedy, adventure, historical action, maybe? So, I don't really think that we need to worry about like radio programs that cover theater. Let's just do radio. I mean, yeah, we could spend 78,000, try to give it some billboards. Popular among school children, the company has attempted to gather an older audience with fashion and health magazines. That's interesting. Wait, what is this film? Comedy, adventure, historical action, tropical island, bank robbery with like a serial killer. Like, I don't know if this would be for kids. I don't even think we need billboards for this. Just put it on the radio. Oops. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. So we should be able to get some movies out there to make some money. In terms of all this other stuff, let's do this. The Other Woman. This is our Wendy film. Audiences like it. Critics didn't. I mean, what are you going to do? Wendy has never acted before. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. I definitely want security on this because it has the mayor's daughter on it. So we'll go there. On the Company Dime is our thriller piece. Again, audiences like it, Couple helping factors there. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. I don't have any security. So Fast and Unalived is almost done. So let's just do that. Okay, Fast and Unalive. Damn. Wow, that dropped down a lot. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, we just had a lot of issues. We didn't set a horse on fire. Like, it just... it was a lot. Emma, do what you can with this. Lewis, do what you can. Medium. Medium. There we go. Start post. And then if we go here, 8 hours a day, security, I can put Vincent on it at least. There we go. Okay, so if we go in here. All right, well, nothing happened. It's just we didn't reduce it. This is where in the last one, I allowed our director to get a little bit method. He did some method acting. Film lab. Yes, good. Okay. So that's here, right? All right. Gabriel Witowski wants to be sure he's doing the Lord's work and asks for the camera to be blessed with holy water every morning before filming begins. I don't care. Okay, so 82% attendance, but we had dropped down the theaters quite. So if we were to set up distribution here, what if we set up distribution here? Oh man, don't we have another movie coming in here? I feel like we do. We certainly don't need this. Oh, hold on. So, what if we did like 1,000? 600, like 300, and kind of just dropped it down like that. You printed more copies of the film which can still be distributed. Okay. And then it doesn't need advertising. Okay. So now we can get dirt on people. Like my father always said, he who always plays defense never wins. Sometimes you need to think about stability, but sometimes you need to show your teeth. Drop in the security department when you have a chance. Now you can put the pressure on people who aren't willing to play ball and use extra leverage when negotiating contracts. If we continue to develop the offensive operations, our teeth will become even sharper. Good. That's good. I have less than a year to spend $500,000 with Luxta, or we're going to court. And if we go to court, I might be able to have enough influence with Fred to use his high-paying lawyer. Okay. So the Gernstein brothers, some thugs tries to beat up Vivian Sullivan, but the security agent managed to protect her. All right, Gernstein brothers. I see you. Let's continue her protection. I do need to... I think we need to go and up people's contracts. Who, speaking of like Vivian, I think she has like one movie with us. How do we... I would like her to stay with us. Maybe he'll let us know. Late Night in a War has a problem. The screenwriter's brother showed up on the shoot, handcuffed himself to a light post. He's insisting that the scene where the hero yells at a dead horse is the mirror image of an episode from his own life. He's demanding moral compensation for illegal use of his story. Yeah. Throw the idiot off set. Writers pull from all different things, man. It doesn't mean that it's real. 6 years of seniority. I think it's time to increase my salary. Will you agree to pay me $13,000? He's our legal guy. Yes, we're gonna need you. So, hey, we got some nudity. All right, dude. Let's Cecil, your cap. So just go ahead and repeat that, please. And then, any of our writers not working on something? Walter. Yeah. Protagonist avoids punishment. Okay. Good. So what I'm going to do now, so Walter, because I should actually have you writing, but it is what it is. So let's go to ideas here. What do we got? Romance, modern American city, hopeless romantic. I like it. Let's do this with romance and like a dramedy. Bernard, start writing that one. Historical modern American city with a cowboy, detective Wild West with a knight. Historic tropical island detective. Adventure modern American city clumsy oaf. That could be kind of funny, like an adventure comedy. Vincent, what can you do with that, please? And any of our writers not working on something. Felix isn't working on something. Oh. We should definitely do this one. Yeah. Hold on. Let's do this one. Cinematographer. This is a serial killer search for a killer. Antagonist gets punished. It's a 3-1. I could use Herbert. I have 2 movies with him. I'd like to save him. Oh, this isn't bad. Silvano? I mean, he's undisciplined. But he's not bad. Have some medical coverage. Alright. Might be able to make more than 36,000 off of you. Silvano, get in there. Soundstage. You're gonna go... Ugh. Alright, well, we gotta use it. City streets, we're gonna go on location. City interiors is set. Movie theater is set. Station is location. Hotel is set. Continue. Filming technologies are Doppler. Sound technologies are Sonotone. Plenty of crew. 103 days, 283,000. It's one of our cheaper movies so far. Our producer. Sheesh, dude. We don't have enough of these guys. We don't have enough of these guys to be like cranking out the movies. We don't have enough of these guys to be like cranking out the movies. Right? Vernon is a hot-tempered alcoholic. Fine. Who isn't? It's the Great Depression. Alright, go ahead. Okay. Director. Woodrow. We have 2 movies. That's great. Detective. I don't have any gifts. I need to get gifts. Boone. Sidekick. She's been a mentor quite a lot. She's been a sidekick kind of recently. It's fine. Serial killer. I mean, we've used our entire stable of actors at the point. It was like, we're really just cranking out movies, right? So, also, too, we need to go get some gifts. $10,000. Take 30 days to get those. Offensive operations. Ooh. Let's go to the Gernstein brothers. Hello, Lonnie. Why would I want to... I don't want to threaten this. I don't want to just threaten him. I want to find dirt on him. I think we're researching that, right? Damn, look at their talent. Alright. That's good. Alright, so that got reduced. Thank you, Leroy. Now, let's go to the zoom out view. Okay, 7 requiring attention. So Boone isn't happy. David's not happy. Lydia's not happy. We know that. Harry, I mean, you're a 2-2. Editors, composers. I gotta get Anne loyal. I gotta get her more loyal. I could fire her. Maybe not. Maybe not. Speed things up a little bit, shall we? We do have... Okay, so we're not really holding the heroin anymore, considering the fact that we gave it away, and I haven't bought any more, right? So... Hello, Peter. You're the chief of police. You want us to do a film that helps out with, like, cops' image. Yeah. Obviously, we will do that. All right, cool. And the reason that I'm not reading through a lot of these, especially the ones that are duplicate from our previous playthrough. Okay, Anthony's capped out. Theater rentals, $19. How many rentals? I didn't really rent any. Heroes in Uniform. We gotta create a Heroes in Uniform film. We will. Jeez, we will. Yes, the Hespro. Good. Let's buy that. Buy. Confirm. Okay. Filming period exceeding 100 days and film 5 with the Hespro Pro imaging technology. Don't you worry. We're going to get that. Okay. 7... 8? 300 days. Okay. Let's do new story elements every 6 months and throw some cash at this. Or writer's rate 15% faster. That doesn't really matter. I'd rather have this. I'd rather have story elements early on. Yeah. 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 Let's do that. Okay. While speaking with the conductor, David Goodman learned that the train he was on from Chicago to LA was being driven by a woman. The actor declared that a woman had no place behind the wheel and pulled the emergency brake cable. The train's sudden halt left 13 people in the hospital with broken bones. David, I gotta get rid of you, man. Like... Alright, so I think we made 840,000 on this one. This is week 8. It's not great, but I mean, it's okay. So let's just end distribution there. We'll send this one to archive, right? It's still a profitable film. You know, we didn't lose money on it. The Fast and the Unalive. Okay, audience like it. Critics, I don't really care about. We don't have awards just yet, so it's not a big deal. Fast and the Unalive. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, for this one... Oh, man, that would be kind of cool. No. Let's do July 4th. This is a drama historical action on the 4th of July. Can't get better than that. I don't have anything going on here, so we're just going to stack this up and... Well, no. Let's do something like that. I mean... Hold on a sec. This needs to be at a 4.8, right? So let's do 1,000... Let's do 1,000 theaters here. Nope. 1,700. We can call it 1,800. And then what we'll do is just drop this down there, right? And then... Yeah. So that kind of like decreases pretty heavily. I mean, I guess what we could do is like this, right? And then drops down pretty substantially. Okay. We can do the 6 weeks. That's fine. So I want this on the 4th. We're going to go from here to like here. Advertising. I want all three. Yeah. This is gonna be a big movie, hopefully. Boone Fitzgerald called drunk in the street. I guess we could apologize. Jeez, we're taking serious reputation hits. So, I would rather... I don't really care. Let's do nothing on this one, and then apologize on this one. Which may affect your films. Do you want to finalize your plan? Yeah. So, wait. So, do nothing. Apologize. I mean, we can... There's ways of get... Here, let's just apologize to both. Okay. 2 days at the Cecil Hotel. This is kind of like our thriller, serial killer vibe. Oh, wow. So the audiences really like this. Good. Yes, this is great. 8 hours a day. Sheesh, dude. I don't have enough security guys. Dude, security is becoming a real pain in the butt. Okay, hold on. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Security, Cornelius, start. Okay. Ray Hawkins was in an accident. He escaped with minor injuries, but he won't be able to work for some time. We've already filled over half the scenes with Ray, so we can't just replace him. I don't want a lower quality film, so just wait for him to recover. A week before Christmas, someone's writing that. Tabula Rasa. David Goodman insists that meeting a real maniac will help him play a serial killer better. I don't have friends with the police chief yet. I don't have friends with the bootleggers yet. We can do without a killer. Woodrow Parks was refusing to share the killer's backstory and motives with the film crew. He's sure someone will let it slip to the press, but David Goodman is insisting on details to make the character more convincing. After another fight with the director, the actor walked off set and refusing to continue filming. I would rather have more loyalty with this director than with David Goodman. So you signed up, dude. Start working. Okay, we need a film about heroes in uniform. Do I have any writers not writing anything? Felix isn't writing anything. Story workshop. Create new. We called this the thick blue line last time, so let's call this... Eve, training, no. Training... Afternoon. Training afternoon. Okay. It's going to be a detective. We're going to have a bit of action, maybe a bit of comedy. I mean, just some, like, punniness. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Modern American City. Continue. It's going to have a cop. The antagonist is going to be a bandit. Supporting characters is going to be... Well, we got to have an angry boss, right? Because that's like every cop movie. Then we got to have a sidekick. She's like our reporter friend. Themes and events is going to be heroes in uniform. We could make it like the Naked Gun. It's all right. We're gonna do a bank robbery finale. Antagonist gets punished. Yeah, I mean it's a fluff piece, but it's just your kind of typical cop movie. You know, we don't have to make this. I don't have to be so groundbreaking in 1930. We're gonna get a little bit more avant-garde as we go. But just to kind of get us some money in the bank and some reputation and stuff like that, we're just gonna kind of play it pretty straight. Walter Morrison invited his mother to the shoot. She once played a minor part in a movie herself, and now she's telling the cameraman and director how to properly film her son. Just take her off somewhere she won't bother anyone. So Walter, his loyalty will decrease, but loyalty will increase for the director. I mean, that's why I have all these security guards, man. Give me a shoulder is legitimately pooping the bed. Oh my god. Man, that sucks. This might be the first film that we take a loss on. So I mean, only 72% of 54 screenings, so it's like not even worth it to do like a limited run. So yeah. Oh sheesh. It's all right. Oh, that was gross. That hurts. That hurts, man. But what do you, I mean, not every film is gonna be a blockbuster, right? Generate IP for reputation instead of researching improvements. Okay. I mean, that's cool. Let's do double reputation for profitable, or we could do charity. No, double reputation for profitable films. Okay. Do I have any gifts yet? So, Boone, have I given you a gift? I have. Well, that's not good. David, I don't really care. Lydia, Harry, I kind of care about. Have I given you a gift? No. I mean, his loyalty is good, but he's just not happy, dude. None of our guys are, like, super happy at the moment. So... Oh, wait. Oh, I've given you a gift. I've given you guys all gifts. And I gave you a gift a year ago. Thank you, but I feel awkward. My upbringing doesn't let me accept gifts so often. Okay. Well, shoot. That was the only thing I had in mind, man. Dang. What are we researching? I think bourbon. See movie. Who got experience here? Roy, as a producer. Very nice. Yeah. All right, cool. No theater rentals. All right. Well, maybe this one will make some money. Don't tell me what to drink. An anti-prohibition parade took place in Syracuse. Lonnie Matthews was outspoken. I agree. Prohibition doesn't work in this country. Okay, the director is demanding Walter Morrison whiten his teeth. Apparently, a perfect smile will reflect the insatiability of the main character, but the actor hates dentists and refuses to even go near the clinic. lowers the film's artistic appeal. Or I could pay him 30K. Man, this is kind of like this is like Michael Bay forcing Ben Affleck to get his teeth fixed for Armageddon. So there's a precedent. There is a precedent. Sets and props. Good, 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 good. Okay. Scouting office could be good. I mean, we might as well so we can get some better locations. Because I do like to kind of film on location, and that fits that core, and then we'll start getting into higher quality stuff from there. Okay. Sets and props. Nice. And whoa, this building is huge. Wow. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna do Luxta. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make, unless I started doing like level 2 sound stages or something like that, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to get another $280,000. But what I'm hoping is that Fred is so ecstatic that Wendy's in a movie that I can use his lawyer if I have to go to court with these guys. I mean, yeah, we don't have level 2 even yet. And I have pretty much everything else built. Okay, come on. Get over that hump. Man, what's happened here, dude? I was so good at making money before. Oof. Okay, wow. Okay. 23% with 2,600 screenings. So what would that would be like a fourth, right? So 10% would be 260. 260, 520. Man. Yeah, so I could run it for like, I mean, I could really drop this down. I could do it like 500. I mean, if we called it like maybe 600 and then went all the way down to like 2 or 4, 2, and then just like a few screenings here and there. Might be able to squeeze a little bit more money at it. My contract is up. Yes. Successful collaboration, $2,000, 3 movies. Yeah. Yes. Baba, I would like to keep you on for more. You've been pretty good for us. $18,000. That's fine. All right, that's pretty good. I think we're gonna have a lot of those pop up. Late Night No War is ready. They spent a ton of money. It dropped a little bit. It's still in the 4s though, which is more theaters than we currently own. So I think we need to go to like theater management. Yeah. Emma is by far our best editor. Lewis is our best composer. We have our own film now, which is great, which means that's free. So we're going to save some money on that end, which is good. Okay. During filming, a car hit a boy right in front of Walter Morrison. The child died on the operating table, but they decided not to tell the actor. Every half hour, he's asking the producer how little Eddie is doing, if he needs any help. Tell the producer to say that Eddie recovered and is already playing baseball. I mean, dude, think I think you just gotta tell him the truth here. Like he's happy, but I mean, you can't lie to him. You know, you just gotta kind of tell him the truth. Sonotone Dominus. Sure. I like better technology. Let's do that. Okay. Earl Harvey is concerned that the protagonist's death makes the ending too dark. The producer wants the protagonist on to whisper in the end, "In my heart, I know that the boy is more alive than any of us." The director thinks it's too pathetic. Let's work on the script so the producer's idea actually works. Right. Any of our writers not writing? No, everyone is writing. Good. Okay. What did I need to... I needed to do something. That's good. Let's get that taken care of. I had a plan. A plan. A man with a plan. What was my plan? Okay. So... Right. Dang, guys, I'm completely unrailed here. What was I trying to do? I was trying to do... Oh, we have a soundstage. That's not good. What was I trying to do? I don't know. We're just gonna have to... A week before Christmas. Hey, look at this. This isn't bad. Okay. Comedy romance, modern American city, hopeless romantic with a murderer, nudity, and protagonist resting as hostages. I have... What? Okay. What is this project? I mean, Anthony... Soundstage... no. City interiors here, movie theater here, station here, hotel here. Continue. Film technologies, Hespro, sound technologies, Sonotone Dominus, extra crew, plenty. Yeah, continue. Producer, I mean, this is, I don't know, dude. This is a Buns movie. Bobby, director. Anthony Campbell, we have time. We do have time, man. Maybe you can bring it up. Hopeless Romantic. Bob. Murderer. I mean... Jane? Yeah. Alright. I don't know what this movie is, but or why it's called A Week Before Christmas. Oh, we have divorce. Nice. Okay. You're capped, so until I can get you uncapped, you're going to be finding me new story elements. Por favor. Now, what a roller coaster this has been. So, Bernard, you're not working on anything. Do we have any ideas for Bernard? What is Bernard like? Bernard likes drama. Pre-production. Sets and props. Good. Okay. Bernard likes drama. Oops. Action. Modern American city working man. That's not bad. Bernard, you can influence this a little bit. Have I ever given you a watch? Yeah. Dude, we need some more services. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, 77,000. We thought this movie was going to be just a complete dumpster fire, but I mean, it was profitable. Yesterday, Chelsea said she was tired of looking at the same old lady. Chelsea's her imaginary friend, by the way. She uses her as an excuse to like go out and do drugs. So I don't know, take a vacation. That's fine. It's fine. Train job. That's fun. Hold on a second. Walter, what do you like? You like thriller, huh? We can do that. Oh, I can't do that. 310 to 310 to 310 to what? 310 to Phoenix. Sure. Okay, so this is going to be a action historical adventure drama. Do we really need adventure? No. Okay. A lot of action. Okay. Wild West. Protagonist. Cowboy. Antagonist. Bandit. Supporting characters. Damsel in distress. Mentor. Themes and events. Train job. Shootout. Finale is going to be antagonist gets killed. That's pretty schlocky, but I mean it's fine. It's 1930. Like we're not really doing any groundbreaking films, you know, just yet, guys. Right? We got to get through at least the 30s. Following tradition, the film called through a party in honor of shooting 100 reels of film. Some of the team was poisoned by low-quality alcohol they served. They didn't come into work today. Requires the flexible schedule upgrade. Well, how do I get that? Emergency search for technical personnel. Oh, I gotta unlock some of this stuff. Filming will be 30% slower. Just wait until everyone's fully recovered. We can take a while if we need to. We're not in a rush, right? Okay, the Fast and the Unalive. Wet Camisole is, yeah, I mean, this is definitely done. It was profitable, not by a lot. Wilson Bishop. Production on The Other Woman is about to wrap. There's just the last big kiss scene on the collapsing bridge. Yes. Okay. So this is Sergio the Handyman, and they're talking about Wendy. I've done this before, but what we can do here is, so they call him the Handsy Man because he gets a little bit, you know, touchy. But because Wendy went to like a dance school, I think they have like they end up having a good relationship. Now, that could be a flip of the coin. I don't know if they change that in the beta. you know, I could be like sending her into trouble and then Fred gets angry at me, but I don't think so. So, you know, there's that. All right, let's see some profit on week 1 for once. Come on. You gave Bob Martin a special gift and gained his trust. Now that his contract with his previous employer has expired, he's interested in working with you. You're an 8-6? Sure. Welcome aboard. Oh my god. I don't have any heroin to give you. That's so expensive, dude. What do I need? What would I need an 8-6 actor for? I mean, I guess we could just see how the story goes. What if we just did it with 1? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Because what we could do... Yep, see? We shouldn't have worried about Sergio's hands. He didn't allow himself the slightest adventure. His behavior towards Wendy was the height of professionalism and courtesy, and they got along swimmingly. It turns out that Wendy studied dance for some years in a studio owned by Sergio's brother. Between takes, they talked endlessly, telling stories like old friends, and Sergio performed all of his stunts flawlessly. I love it. Good to hear. Compromising information. That's good. What is illegal tendencies? Attempt to discover what sort of illegal gifts an employee might prefer. If you please an employee with an illegal gift, they'll be delighted. If someone else is employed, they'll certainly remember you when their contract is up. Oh, that's kind of cool. Or we could do secret keepers. If successful, an agent will reduce the risk of a secret leaking by 2 levels instead of just 1. We could do agent training. I guess let's do agent training. It's not bad. 9 out of 10 people have skeletons in their closets. Well, I can't give you the exact figure, but you get the idea. Pick anyone, and you could probably dig up such dirt on them that your hair stands on end. Now, we can search for that dirt on our own employees, on other people's. You can't imagine how accommodating people can be when they're trembling over their little secrets, even if they're contracted to another studio. Yeah. Tabla Rasa. It's a drama, thriller, adventure, modern American city, clumsy oath, criminal mastermind, prison break, treasure hunt, and the sweethearts stay together. No. My mother had a stroke. She can't walk anymore. She can hardly speak. She won't hear any talk of nurses, even refuses to eat unless I'm feeding her myself. I know that is none of your problem, but I couldn't forgive myself if I didn't stay with her at least until we see the first signs of recovery. Could you let me go for a couple months? Dude, I just signed you for like $40,000 for one movie. It's fine. Take care of your mom. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sheesh. Some guy approached Winnie Drake in a restaurant and asked for her autograph. She must have been offended because she lost her temper and scratched his face. We checked this guy out. Turns out he's the nephew of a famous journalist. There's the chance the story will end up in the papers. We don't need a scandal right now, do we? No. So, just pay the guy for the damages. Theater management. Nice. Good. We can buy more theaters. I like that. I like that. I like that. What is this? Rent out the cinemas you own. Ooh. Increase the number of daily screenings in your theaters from 5 to 6. Rent out the theaters you own. Okay. I don't know what that means. But if that's a way of making some income, that's pretty good, right? Because then we don't have to crank out movies all the time. We can actually focus on like better quality movies. I don't know what this movie is, but it has nudity in it, and the audiences and critics love it. So we're gonna get all the stuff that has nudity in it before the code comes along, until they try to shut us down with censorship. There you go. The Other Woman, Wendy's film. Stayed in that good range, which is pretty good. I like that. Johnny got some experience, but she's capped. Thomas got some experience. Wendy obviously got a bit of experience. Yeah, this is great. All right. Now, all right. Oliver, you're gonna have to do. Lee, you're gonna have to do. We'll make it in-house. Do medium. Okay. All right. Good. So, oh, we have a building. What do we need to build? Theater management. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's do that right here. Damn, dude. I'm not gonna get this with Luxta. Come on, Fred. I need you to make me... I need you to like this movie. I need you to like this movie your daughter's in. Hey. All right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I like that little sound effect. Emma, look at you go, girl. This is pretty good. Late night noir. Yeah, honestly, this is pretty fine. Okay, 4-5, which means we need to go up, and then we're gonna need to go to at least like 1400. I mean, yeah, let's do 1400. Okay, and then let's keep this up here for the, you know, but then we're gonna drop this down to, that's about half, right? That's pretty good. And then this one is gonna go, we're gonna drop it down to like here. And then this one we're gonna drop down to like maybe there. Yeah, I like it. All right. I think we could do 6 weeks. Oh, no, that's fine. All right. So let's go out to some advertising here. So this goes on what, the 8th? So if we were to go here to like, here? Wait. What if we were to do like this and then, whoa, like that? Yeah, that's not bad. Ad advertising. Billboards, radio, magazine. I think that's good. Apply. Confirm. Okay, good. All right, The Fast and the Unalive made 235,000 at the end of week 4. It's at 26% capacity. 26% would be 10 would be 200. So 410. I mean, Jesus. Okay. First off, we don't need all that. So we could go into like, let's just call this like, you know, I don't know, 500, 300, 200. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm just trying to maximize like the number of people in seats. So if I could see this at 100%, right? If I could see this at 100%, and we have like no other movies here, but because the interest has dropped so much that I'm trying to make sure that we just get like 100%, you know, filled, right? We're trying to get 100% filled. That's the math that I'm trying to do there. So, all right, cool, guys. On with that, I think we're going to call it a part here. We're going to keep rocking and rolling and then, you know, get back into it. Let's see what would be a good one. I think I already used I'll have what she's having, which is hopefully what audiences are going to say about Wendy when she gets into her film. She's going to be super excited. We just lost a secret. Love to see it. That animation was pretty cool. What would be a good quote to end this on? We could do, show me the money. Show me the money. All right, till next time. I love you guys all. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.